Hello, Scorpio. Thank you for showing up for your reading. I'm going to do your energy, the universe's energy, your energy, the universe's energy, your partner's energy. I'm going to clarify with the mini rider weight deck. I'm going to use the pull the romance cards, and I also have the decision guide that I've also created. I am your decision guide, and we're going to be going over your energy for January 2019. We're going to do the past, the present, and the future. We're not trying to predict the future. We're just trying to get a glimpse of the future energies so that you can understand how to best navigate those energies or change those energies within yourself. So don't get too caught up on the future outcome. However, do know that the future outcome does more than likely happen when we don't take the necessary steps to make sure that we're in alignment. So that's why this is called the Aligned Astro Tarot Network, because primarily I am an astrologer, and secondary I am a tarot reader. I usually use tarot to clarify my astrology readings, but astrology is a study in of itself, and I've studied astrology thoroughly for years and belong to different astrological societies. And so I'm very interested in human behavior and how it is influenced by the universe. And I will continue to go on that path of study. My little lights have gone out because I've been doing readings all day. But we still have the light of the spirit here with us. And we're going to start with the universe's past energy for you. Was the Knight of Cups in reverse. Your energy in the past was the King of Pentacles, Scorpio. The energy of your partner in the past was the King of Wands. Very powerful for both of you to have that. And in the present, Queen of Cups. In the upright position, Queen of Pentacles for you, Scorpio, in the reverse. And for your partner, Nine of Swords in the reverse. For the future, Six of Wands in reverse. Two of Cups in the upright position for the universe energy. And the Hermit in the reverse. So you guys started out really good. In the present, it got a little bit conflicted. And in the future, it's conflicted, but the universal energy is very good and supports you all being together in the future. It looks like in the past with the King of Pentacles, Scorpio, you were more in the energy of utilizing your wisdom. The Knight of Cups was in reverse. When the Knight of Cups is in reverse, normally I read that as being a little bit insensitive. It was like it was hard for you to access the emotions of the universe. So you were not as in touch emotionally, but you were very much in touch with your inner wisdom. Your partner had the King of Wands in the upright position, and the King of Wands is definitely a very, very romantic. I look at the King of Wands as being someone who's very wise, but a lot more warm, not as practical, but at the same time still in control of their emotions. So male or female Scorpio, you had the King of Pentacles, which was very full of wisdom in a practical sense, and your partner was full of wisdom, but also had a very passionate side to them. Okay? And neither one of you were able to fully access your emotions in the relationship, which probably is because you all were on a level of not being very emotional, but being very practical. So it looks like the relationship got started out on a very practical, clear note. But somewhere along the way, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, which we're going to clarify all of these, but the Queen of Pentacles in reverse here actually is indicative of someone who is quite um, not very trusting. Excuse me, I have a cold. And so I'll be coughing and sniffling and stuff. Just pardon me. Not very trusting. Not sure why, but we'll clarify. And your partner's energy is the Nine of Swords, which they're not very trusting either. So both of you are kind of suspicious of each other in the present energy. The Queen of Cups is in the upright position, so you guys do have access to your emotions here. You definitely have access to the loving, kind, and sympathetic energy from the universe. And it looks like you all need that. The universe always provides what we need. Whenever it appears that the universe is not providing what we need, that's the universe's way of telling us to go within. So in the past, the universe was asking you to go within in order to access your emotions. Looks like you did, because you are able to access your emotions in the present, but the underlying energy of you guys is very, like you don't trust each other. So in the future, Scorpio, you seem very like defeated, but the universe is extremely positive in regards to your union. And your partner has gone into hermit mode in the future. So let's find out what's going on in this relationship here. Why you guys went from being so wise and sure to being so uneasy and defeated in the relationship, yet the universe is still pretty positive in regards to your union. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Hmm. Hmm. All right, so this is very interesting. Okay, so here we have the Knight of Swords in the past, which looks like you had your mind and your heart all in the right place in regards to the relationship. The universe, however, as we talked about, the Knight of Cups was in reverse because it looks like with the Five of Cups in reverse that there's a regret over a past, something in the past, maybe a relationship that's coming, and a reunion that is desired by someone in the relationship. And that was defined by the Ace of Swords, which was an idea that was not supported by the universe, that was not going to go forward. However, what is supported by the universe is for someone in the relationship to reevaluate and to make sure that they are competent enough to move forward before they actually offer something, because this is a level of achievement, but it's a very beginning level of achievement. It's not like an achievement of like the Nine of Cups or, you know, Ten of Cups or something like that, or the, yeah. So it's like just someone beginning to kind of get their act together so that they can have a little something to offer. Your partner, very passionate, King of Wands, defined by the King of Pentacles, defined by the Knight of Cups. Looks like they had the fire, the practicality, as well as the emotion in the relationship to offer. This is what they presented in the past. Somehow here, though, you felt a sense of loss. So it's like you felt like something, like maybe your partner was lying or something. You've just felt very suspicious. But you came to terms with it, made peace with it within yourself, but yet you became very withholding to your partner. We have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse position. And what kind of happened here is through your suspicion, you actually kind of started hoarding yourself, your emotions, holding on to them, thinking that you needed to just kind of keep as much for yourself as you possibly could because you didn't trust giving it away to your partner, which created an obstacle even bigger. You got the Queen of Cups in the upright position, but the universe is letting you know in the present, while you're hoarding and withholding, excuse me, the Hierophant is in reverse. With the Hierophant in reverse, it's like the universe is asking you to go inward, but it could also be telling you that there's a spiritual or religious union of some kind. I don't know whether your partner is married in an unhappy marriage, but it's something we'll see. But I defined it, and the universe has the Knight of Wands in reverse, letting you know that you have every right to be uneasy and hesitant. And your partner is just suspicious and in agony as well. There was a sudden breakup of something, whether it was with you all or whether it was your partner with someone else, and they are trying to get over a heartbreak in the present. So either they were heartbroken by you, or they were involved with someone while they were coming at you. You became suspicious about it. They were suspicious that you were suspicious and worried that something was going to happen, and they ended up losing something and becoming heartbroken as a result. You in the future are like feeling very defeated, but you're picking yourself up with the King of Cups. You got your emotions pretty much together on this, because really with the Four of Swords in the present, you're kind of like trying to rest and make peace amidst all this confusion. But you're evaluating in the future, moving on, moving forward, exploring new horizons, new options, initiating something different. The universe does support love and union, but also warns that there's some disillusionment here for the future. Your partner, after the Tower and all this breakdown and heartache, has actually gone inward, almost into isolation. Like, is your partner isolated? And they are resisting. They're very fearful. And when you approach them, they may seem irritated or even arrogant or have an attitude of some kind. So I see the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, which to me is telling me that your partner had a family, which probably is what was destroyed here. And then it was defined by the Star card of hopes, dreams, and wishes. And it looks like they want to talk about it at this point. So it looks like eventually they go into hermit mode because they're upset. They have to get over the loss of a family. And they regain some hope And now they kind of want to communicate about all of this. All the other readings have been very clear in this one. But it looks like that's what it is. Okay, so let's see. Now, Scorpio, if you two are married, it looks like there was a breakdown in the relationship with you all. Or if they were married approaching you, it looks like they lost a family in behind this relationship. So whichever way, or for some of you it might be both. It could be Scorpio was having an affair with someone who was married, and that person went through some heartache and loss as a result of this relationship. Or Scorpio, this is your spouse and they were doing something and you broke up with them or something, and they were brokenhearted. And now in the future, or not now, but in the future, they kind of get past it and want to talk about it. Clarify. Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it was this person. They were juggling. They were juggling more than one relationship. In the back, you're going to see some waves. They were very emotionally unstable. The boat in the back is riding a high wave, and it looks like it's going to tip over. But this person thinks that they have it all under control, but it crashed. And they ended up breaking, excuse me, they ended up breaking their own hearts. Because when you found out, you left or withheld from them. Excuse me. Oh, wow. I have a headache from this reading. This is like very stressful. I should have brought some water anyway in here for my cough. Well, Scorpio, let me clarify this Seven of Cups with the Two of Cups. Okay. The universe is speaking of, it has the Lover's card in the upright position. So what it is the universe in the future. The reason why I'm going to the future is because this is what's going to tell me what y'all need to do in the present. In the future, Scorpio, you're like, I'm about to roll out. I'm thinking about leaving. I feel defeated. I got my emotions together. I've accepted some things. I'm rolling out. But the universe is saying that you all have the potential to work this out. It's also saying that there are many choices, but there's only one choice. And that choice is to choose each other. This is what the universe is supporting. Doesn't mean that you have to do it. But the universe is in support of the union with everything in the upright. Now, if it wasn't and it was reversed, then I would say leave. But your partner is opening up in the future, wants to talk. But right now, your partner's been caught in a situation. Let me clarify this. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. 10 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. In the present, Scorpio, you are not feeling this. You mad about it. You have really shut down. Your partner is really tripping because they got caught juggling more than one person. And they went, yeah, and you, they lost that. And they're brokenhearted because it looks like they lost your faith in them along with the relationship that they had. So let me pull cards on this. I'm sorry, I'm all choked up. It's getting towards the evening too, so it's getting worse. All right. Wow. All right, so this is where I start talking to the cross watcher. If you're watching, cross watcher. And because I do the energy and I split the energy up, I don't read flip-floppy. I do that for my clarity and my sanity. And I do it for your receptiveness, easy receptiveness. I don't want you to have to like pick and choose. And you're going to have to still suss out what applies. But the advice, Scorpio, for you is to be silent. Don't even discuss this yet. Don't do anything yet, because the advice that your partner's getting is to resolve this issue. You must come to terms with what is. Your partner must resolve this issue. So, cross watcher, the universe is putting the responsibility on you to fix this with Scorpio. Scorpio's pissed off. Scorpio's at a point where Scorpio's getting ready to leave. But cross watcher, the universe is on your side in regards to this relationship if you still want it. and if Scorpio still wants it. In the end, the universe will be on your side. Okay? But you gotta resolve this. If you need to clear anybody else out, clear them out. You're gonna have to come to Scorpio on bending knee. You're gonna have to do some real ass kissing, because Scorpio is so done with you. My goodness. Scorpio is like, I can't believe this is happening. Because look, cross watching, you came in with all cylinders firing. You came in with the King of Wands. You came in with the King of Pentacles. You came in with the Knight of Cups. You had Scorpio like come completely out of their shell and let down their guard. And you just flipped on them. I hate when people do that. I hate when people do that. So I know Scorpio is mad. Why you even come to Scorpio, cross watcher? I get on my cross watchers if they're not acting right. If I see you not acting right, cross watcher, I'm sorry, you had to come over here and get fussed at. But why are you bothering people when you're in something? I don't understand why people do that. It just makes everything hard. All right. So basically, all right, this explains it. Basically, the first card that was drawn was for Scorpio. Scorpio, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. The universe said make the effort. That great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. Just make the effort, but be silent right now. In other words, don't go just yet unless this person has X'd themselves out. If they have, that's less work you got to do. Because this person is struggling with addictions. They got the card of codependency. They are addicted to drugs, alcohol, or relationships, sex, something that comes in between their relationships. Okay? And they need, cross watcher, you need to work on your codependency issues. Okay. All right. Question. What do I need to know about my love life? Well, let's pull 2 cards. Looks like we got all we need, really. But we're going to pull 2 cards on what you need to know and what your partner needs to know, ultimately. Scorpio, you need to know that regardless of what happens, you do have the victory. I know you feel like you don't have the victory because in the future, you got the 6 of Wands in reverse. But the 6 of Wands is in the upright to let you know you are not losing, honey. You're not losing. You're winning. All right? Hang in there. Regardless of what it looks like. Not hanging in there in the relationship, but just hanging in there in life. Don't let this throw you so far, you know. All right, so codependent cross watcher, what you need to know is that you're going to have to be very determined to overcome your addictions, overcome your tendency to not be truthful, overcome your addiction, your tendency to bite off more than you can chew. You're going to have to be very determined to overcome the temptation to present one thing and give somebody another. Be who you are, inside and out, so people don't have to rearrange their lives because you come in and you are sending mixed signals. So that's what you need to know about your love life. I-Ching, what do you have to tell Scorpio and their cross-watching partner? What do you have to tell Scorpio and their cross-watching partner for January 2019? Perseverance. The universe, for some reason, wants you all to continue persevering. You must have faith in your dreams and stick to them. Don't change direction at this time. You're almost there. Persevere a little longer. Now, the way I read that is universe doesn't ever want us to just take crap just for the sake of taking crap. There's a lesson here that you have to learn. Scorpio, your lesson is to be more intuitive. Pay attention. I don't care how good something looks. You know, if it's too good to be true, sometimes it may be. Just get more in touch with your intuition. Trust yourself. Forgive yourself through this process. Persevere in this because cross-watcher, this relationship is about helping you in the cycle and the rut that you're in and the addictions that you have and the codependency that you have. And the universe wants you to overcome that by resolving your issues and embracing love. So I hope that this was insightful for both of you. I hope both of you take this advice. Even if you don't stay together, just remember the lessons here that were pointed out and take them with you. Okay? Thanks for watching, Scorpio. Be blessed. Bye.